Hey guys, welcome back to Nothing Geek TV, and today I got Redmi Note 4G pitched against Lenovo A6000 smartphone. Both of these phones are budget devices, but there are some differences which you should know before making your choice. So coming to the display, I have a 5.5-inch HD display on the Redmi Note 4G as compared to a smaller 5-inch HD display on the Lenovo A6000 smartphone. If you talk about the touch and the colors, the touch on both phones is similar, but the colors are more rich on the Note 4G as compared to the A6000. If we talk about overall build quality, you can see the Note 4G has a big form factor, obviously due to its larger 5.5-inch display. And on the other hand, A6000 got a smaller form factor, which makes it easier to operate it with one hand, and the phone is thin. However, both the phones are plastic, but I'm not too happy with the glossy finish on the back of the Redmi Note 4G, whereas I have a kind of a rubberish material on the surface of the Lenovo A6000, which makes it more comfortable and provides a better grip. The back plate of both the phones is removable. I'll just remove that and show you the battery and the back slots. So guys, as you can see, this is a huge 31 milliamp hour battery on the back of Redmi Note 4G smartphone, and I got a single SIM slot and a micro SD card slot on the back. This is a speaker grill, whereas I got a smaller 2300 milliamp hour battery on the back of Lenovo A6000 and dual SIM cards and slot for micro SD cards. So I have a single SIM on Note 4G, while the Lenovo A6000 is a dual SIM phone. If we talk about the battery backup with a moderate usage, the Redmi Note 4G will give you one and a half day of usage battery juice, while that is not the case with Lenovo A6000. It gives a juice of 1 day easily with its 2300 milliamp hour battery. But if you go with a heavy usage, the next day you will definitely need to charge. So in terms of battery too, Redmi Note 4G is ahead of the Lenovo A6000 smartphone. Now coming to the camera front, guys, before that I'll talk about the performance and the OTG thing. So both the phones do not support OTG. That I tested this with my OTG cable and ran tests on it, check the storage. So both the phones do not support OTG. However, apps are movable to SD card on both the phones, which is a really nice thing. Talking about the performance, I got a Qualcomm Snapdragon quad-core processor on both the phones. However, the processor on the Redmi Note 4G is a bit primitive processor as compared to the A6000. Let me show you the benchmark score. Guys, as you can see, this is not a major difference. 19,479 on the Note 4G and a 20,281 score on the Lenovo A6000. As far as performance is concerned, for regular users, you will be able to do multitasking, running Facebook, WhatsApp, using your email on both the phones easily. But hardcore gamers, both of these phones are not built for hardcore gaming. There are lags, there are frame drops while playing games like Modern Combat 5 and Asphalt 8 Airborne. Likewise, you can see both the phones are ranked below the heap. Let me show you the multi-touch on both the phones. So guys, it's a 10-point multi-touch on a Redmi Note 4G as compared to 5-point multi-touch on Lenovo A6000. So again, this phone is ahead of the Lenovo A6000. Let me show you the sensors which are available. So I have a direction sensor, gravitation sensor, acceleration sensor, light, e-compass, proximity, gyro, linear acceleration and rotation vector sensors available on Note 4G, while A6000 supports only acceleration, light and proximity sensor. So clearly, in terms of performance, both these phones are pretty much similar. I mean, the presence of extra 5 sensors will not make a huge difference, but that does make a slight difference. But in terms of performance, both of these phones are ranked alongside, not a major difference. A slight difference we have that 2 GB of RAM is available on Note 4G, but both of these phones go sluggish over the time when you put in more apps, more music, and more games. So we talked about a lot of things about these phone, guys. In terms of build quality and the display, both of these phones are ranked equally. I'm not happy with the glossy finish at the back of Redmi Note 4G because that makes the phone slippery. Talking about performance again, both these phones are similar. Coming to the battery, Note 4G is miles ahead of Lenovo A6000. Next, let me show you the camera. I clicked a few images through the camera of both the phones under the same conditions. So as you can see, on Note 4G I got a 13 megapixel camera as compared to the 8 megapixel camera of Lenovo A6000. So I have a yellowish tinge in the image which came out in the Lenovo A6000, and as you can see, the cracks and the seam of the ball are clearly visible on Note 4G, which is not the case on the A6000. Same is the case with the front facing image, although A6000 does a fine job, but then again the image is more fine and more smooth on the A6000, guys, on Redmi Note 4G, pardon me. So guys, overall the price difference is there, but if you have those extra couple of $1000 to spend, then you should obviously go for Note 4G over Lenovo A6000. Thanks for watching the video. Kindly hit the subscribe button, and you have any queries, use the comment section. Have a great day.